Hey, folks, welcome back to Chris Wyatt Africa. Well, excitement abounds. So exciting in the vagina monologues. Women historically have more lawmakers in Iceland than men. Yay! What are we celebrating here? What are we celebrating here? Are these competent lawmakers? For that question, are the men competent? Why this constant misandry, this man-hating the world over by leftists? Iceland election recount overturns historic results for women. Apparently, it's not what they thought it was. Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Iceland will have a male majority parliament after all, the election recount shows. The excitement of the vagina monologues as women became 33 of the members in parliament. But recounts in Western Iceland today show that, in fact, that wasn't the case. Women did not win 33 seats in Iceland's election. They've won just 30. So in the 63-seat parliament, the Althing, the oldest parliament in the world, over 1,000 years old, the Althing will have 30 women, which matches the previous high, about 48% of the parliamentarians. Wow. Initial election result, which gave women 33 seats, was revised downwards to 30. How soon before the left screams foul? Oh, election fraud. How soon before they tell us that? Iceland briefly celebrated electing a female majority parliament on Sunday before a recount produced a result just short of the landmark for gender parity. How is that gender parity in any sense whatsoever? Does having 60 female members of parliament mean there's gender parity? Does having 6 members of parliament mean there's female? That's ludicrous. It's absolutely ludicrous. It's actions, not genitalia, that make the difference here. This is vile and disgusting. Celebrating this. What does it matter? What's more important here is that these parties in the three-party coalition lost seats. And in fact, Iceland's female prime minister is in trouble now. Will she keep her seat? Katrín Jakobsdóttir, her left-green party, lost 3 seats. 11 seats down to 8. So they've lost 3 seats. They have just 8 seats. Well, what does that mean? Well, the three-party coalition that's governing Iceland, the Independence Party, the Progressive Party, and the Left Green Party, we've had no change, positive change, and negative change. So what does that mean for the prime minister? Will Katrín Jakobsdóttir be removed? Or will her party, which has lost seats in this election, argue that she should stay the prime minister? Her party, the Left Green Party, had 11 seats, and they're lost 3 in this election. So they're down to just 8 seats in what could be a coalition here. But on the flip side, Jóhannsson, his party, the Progressive Party, picked up 5 seats. So they went from 8 to 13. So the largest partner in this coalition, the Independence Party, still has 16 seats. And the Progressive Party has 13. And now Jakobsdóttir's party has just 8 seats. So what becomes of this coalition? But what is this constant celebration about gender? What is this obsession with genitalia by leftists? Hours after the election, in which initially 33 females were supposed to have won the 63 seats of the 63 seats in the Althing, Western Iceland changed the outcome with a recount, leaving fewer female candidates, just 30. That's down, and matches the 2016 result. So all the excitement was a bunch of brouhaha about nothing. Only a handful of countries, none of them in Europe, have a majority of female lawmakers. Who cares? According to the Interparliamentary Union, Rwanda leads the world with women making up 61% of its chamber of deputies. Sounds to me like women are overrepresented in Rwanda. Cuba, Nicaragua, and Mexico have just over 50%. Sounds about right. But who really cares what's dangling between someone's legs or not dangling? The female victory remains a big story of these elections, politics professor Olaf Hardison told broadcaster UAV after recount. What victory? They have the same number that they had in 2016. What planet are you living on there, Olaf? You got it wrong. The 3 parties in the outgoing coalition were led by Prime Minister Katrín Jakobsdóttir. They got 37 seats. So they can form a government. But we'll see what happens to Jakobsdóttir because her party lost seats. Now, the media tries to paint this as her party having exceeded poll expectations. She's the prime minister. They had 11 seats. They lost seat. How does that exceed expectations? Do you expect them to get crushed? Of course, in Iceland, climate change has been a major feature of the campaign. There you go. Well, folks, there was one interesting story here about a daughter of Kurdish immigrants who apparently grew up in Iceland. Lenya Karim, this 21-year-old, ran with the Pirate Party Initially, it was predicted she won, but it was overturned later. And she said, those were a good 9 hours. She would have been Iceland's youngest ever lawmaker, occurred in Iceland's Althing. I imagine the Vikings would be wondering what exactly is going on in Iceland. Well, folks, thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you learned something about Iceland's elections today. The world's oldest parliament, the Althing, convenes right there behind me in Reykjavik, but there's no snow right now. It's just late summer, early fall. That's a winter photograph. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to become a subscriber if you're not one. Smash the subscription button right down there. And join us here on Chris Wyatt Africa, where you get objective news coverage about Africa, the countries that influence Africa, and hey, even from around the world. We talk about places like Myanmar and Hong Kong and Taiwan, Japan, Iceland, and also Europe as well. Thanks a lot. Take care of yourselves. Bye.